Let's keep moving forward over the bridge.
Tell received.
What's up with the mirror mask?
Everyone needs one.
Okay,
Yeah, you might as well
It's
get
just-
it equipped.
Dan's preventing me.
Oh, you probably don't have the thing, so you probably have to wait till we kill boss and you get it.
So you,
Gotcha.
you can't loot anything until you're flagged to be here, essentially.
Clear for Caldovan.
And each raid boss drops at least one or two of those, so you'll get it.
I got no more group shrinks, so you're
Tell
on your own.
received.
Group 3.
Tell received.
By default, it's 15 buff slots, right? And you get 5 more.
Yeah, and then you
Yes.
get one more through dawn.
Is the XP bonus over?
No.
2
got a
a.m.
few more
Eastern.
hours.
Yeah, about 6 hours.
That's
We
one
may have
Bob's here.
missed a couple of buffs. I'm just rolling through everyone's buffs right now and making sure everyone's got the shaman buffs.
Pious Fury strike resisted.
Mac's still away, so just getting some pulls out of the way.
That makes sense.
Be careful not to. We're going to spawn the augers.
No,
Yeah.
unless we go upstairs. There's not enough
Even
mobs.
so, that's fine.
The closest
Sorry,
one to
Mac.
be across.
Yeah, it's going to be a full clear, so. A pool clear?
I think I got groups 1 through 5 for all the shaman buffs. If the other shamans can cover the other groups, I'm out of mana. And I, of course, got my own group, group 8. I just need 6 and 7 to make sure they have buffs.
I can get it as soon as I catch up. I'm almost there.
Yeah, Mech, the Druid's Lion Strength spell and the Shaman's Talisman of Might. in at least
Tell
Ally
received.
has exactly the same line in terms of increasing all skills damage by 5%.
Okay. I must have been reading something else then.
Gate. An Anyuk Augur.
Yeah, it don't matter which one you have. And if you have champ, it overwrites anyways.
Desist resisted.
Alright, we can come back and get set up for Calvin.
Tell received.
Also got groups 1 through 4 and 8 for champion.
So if Talisman of Might is 5% and Champion is 10%,
Tell received.
and they're both level 70, why in the world would you ever do Might? Ever?
I don't know if they stack or not, but
Highest one writes.
Someone said they didn't. And
I don't know if
Tell
the effects
received.
stack, but the buffs do.
Yeah, effects though.
they're different slots. Might is in slot 7, whereas Champion's in slot 4 for the all skills modifier.
Alright, which groups still need your buffs?
uh
6 and 7?
Yeah. Also,
Okay.
if I ever die,
Tell
champion
received.
goes down on some people because it's only a 10-minute buff. It's better to have a buffer.
Well, there you go. The duration.
Yeah. I mean, I can cover a lot of groups, but if I die, there goes all the groups.
Tell received.
You have a personal buff that does the same thing as might, so I guess since you keep that personal buff on him, it shouldn't.
Tell received. Tell received. Tell received.
Let's see what we have here. So we're still going to be short a Shadow Knight because Joe's not here. All right, so group 6, 7, and 8 minus if there's a warrior in any of those groups. That's going to be Bobum. You're going to take the first extended target that comes in. That's one of the Farrens. Brina, you're going to take the second. I'm going to take the third. And Bardock, since you've done it before, that's group number 4. You're going to take the fourth.
Roger, Roger.
And after I call all in, the off tanks will stay out here killing those, work on getting them slowed and stay slowed. And let's say group number... I guess 7, that's my group. We'll keep killing mine over and over again. Everybody else will go in on the boss. Except for the off tanks, who will stay out here to off tank.
This the RGC one.
Yes. Oh, that's right. We need an RGC on the tank the entire time.
Tell
And the off
received.
tanks. But just work, look at your group's off tank.
Tell received.
I can easily focus for the main tank. Off tanks are a little harder to get everyone.
Yeah.
And that'll leave the clerics free to do more actual healing.
Yep. All right. Then we got up to tank first in this one.
Kicking.
All right, everybody scoot up a little bit so you're closer to the doorway here. Don't cross the threshold though. And then kicking when you're ready. Off tanks be ready. Remember, we got to kill these ads to knock down his defenses. It'll be a little bit before he can be slowed. I'll try to call that out. Let's do this on Kickins. Go. Heels kicking. Ad should be incoming any second.
Desist resisted. Slow Caldovan.
Caldovan can be slowed.
Stun resisted.
Grab short range.
Desist resisted.
Got the mellow on him. So he got
Kicking
around
step.
this.
Next tank, pick it up.
Rampage on Bobim.
You should be able to be slowed.
Yep, get him slowed.
Kicking divine res.
All right, all in on the boss.
Got triggers.
Just off tank these ads. Just kill one at a time. That's my group.
Divine Stun 2 resisted. Rampage on Ginoak. Rampage on Harrier. Rampage on Harrier.
It'd be a real buggy tonight.
Desist resisted. Rampage on you.
Get these cleaned up. All right. There is your. That seal mastery of all is the key. So loot that. You did. Now you need to loot a mask. So if you get your key tonight, don't forget to loot a mask afterwards.
Patches arms, walking stick's head.
You said walking stick is the head?
Yes.
Let's slowly roll out these runes.
Yay, another person can grab a mask.
What about the pout? I said pouch was arms and stick was head.
Correct.
Remember, only need on the runes if you need one. If you already have your ancients, do not roll on these.
Times are going up.
Sorry if I'm quiet. I'm trying to finish my dinner in between the pulls here.
Well, that's unfortunate.
What? Oh
First
yeah.
two are
PH.
commanders.
Yeah, I just turned and saw.
Where's Minus? Or did we just kill him?
No, he actually spawned in his proper place this time, I think.
Damn.
We just want to skip the commander, the first one.
Yeah, we don't need to kill it. Alright, let's get him.
For the choker, I have Bobum. The pauldrons are going to Nelwyn. The Sorrowmorn Stone I have going to Tinzu.
E-tag.
I got it.
Dion Shu.
The walking stick is going to Popsicle.
Soon take.
And the pouch is going to Killen.
Alright.
Gate. An Anyuk Deacon. Tell received. Tell received. Divine Stun 2 resisted.
Clear for Jelvin.
Gate. An ICOB Mind Render.
Let's go ahead and move down. Nolan, can you stay up top? This no, never mind. You already jumped, didn't you?
I'll go up.
I'm gonna end up having to pull in the one in the center. So. All right, groups are gonna get a little bit messed up. Bear with me a minute.
We're going to have a lot of debuffs on our first couple slots here.
Yep.
All right. You need chunk buffs in your first two.
All right. Groups 1. Or Group 1, you're going to be... That's Zub's group. You're going to be to the northwest. Group 3, that's Pops' group. You're going to be to the northeast. Kicking, you're going to be tanking in this room. If you're in one of those groups, head on over. If you're not, stay in the south room here. Everybody needs to be in that room.
Which Pops' group?
Pops up hill. Group 3.
My bad. Where's 2 going?
2 staying right here.
Okay.
All right, so I need the paladins in each of those 2 rooms to be out. I'm going to be out here. We're going to stand near the doors. I want the warriors in each of those rooms ready to come forward and tag it as well. That way we get warrior aggro pulling it into the room, but we need the other tanks to tag for the rampage. Everybody else needs to stay in the room. Shalazar and Geenock. Once you get the debuffs on the one in your room, if you could try the other ones, I'll try to get the guys slowed in here with us.
Okay.
All right, let's let the doors close. When I say to open them, we'll open them at the same time, and know when you'll start the event.
Let me know when.
All right, open your doors. Start the event.
Divine Stun 2 resisted.
I am stunned. Kicking back.
Rampage on you. Pious Fury Strike resisted. Weakened. Cure Poison. Cure Corruption on Brianna.
One's
Rampage
slowed
on
the
you.
east.
I finally got him slowed.
Rampage on you.
Sweet.
I think the one I have is the pain in the ass one. That won't get slowed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why I
that
figured if we
one's
get the other 2 slowed, just that last one is maybe you'll get lucky.
Touch of Anguish soon. Rampage on you. Rampage on you.
Don't forget, each of them has a different elemental weakness.
Torment
whether
of
it's,
Body soon.
You know, magic, fire, or
Life
cold.
Sap 2 resisted.
All right, this guy's almost dead. When he's dead, we're gonna move out into the left. Kill that one. That'll get rid of the silence.
Life Sap 2 resisted. Life Sap 2 resisted.
Nice
Touch
shot
of
getting into the
Anguish
rooms,
soon.
By the way, everybody.
Be slow
Life
faded
Sap
if
2
someone
resisted.
advance.
Rampage on Moklanya. Life Sap 2 resisted. Weakened, Cure Poison. Cure Corruption on Brianna. Rampage on you. Pious Fury Strike resisted. Stormblade Strike resisted. Rampage on Moklanya. Touch of Anguish soon. Life Sap 2 resisted. Life Sap 2 resisted. Weakened, Cure Poison. Cure Corruption on Brianna. Torment of Body soon. Rampage on Moklanya. Rampage on Moklanya. Touch of Anguish soon. Heal Zubjob. Silenced, Cure Disease.
Alright. Get this last one dead.
Rampage on Bobim. Touch of Anguish soon. Two point oh. Rampage on Bobim.
Do we lay on hands
Weakened,
to keep the silence
Cure Poison.
heals going?
Cure Corruption on Brianna. Rampage on Bobim.
Nicely done, everybody.
That was a little cleaner than last week.
Headed up to
Better than the last time.
Yep. That's what we call revenge.
Living well, or I guess killing cleanly.
Two seals.
Perfect.
Do we need on the seals, or are they handed out by RA?
They're-
Hand it.
You're the next one. You're the only other main that doesn't have it.
Thank you. I'll just click it.
You just loot it.
See? Now
Oh,
you grab
cool.
a mask.
Yep.
What's
Now
the
you
heart
can loot
for?
the mask. Wrists, I believe.
Yeah, it's wrists.
Yep, heart is rest.
There's just no masks up.
Nope, there will be.
There's a bunch more mobs we're gonna kill.
Okay, items are going up.
Like Batasai getting the first orb tonight next to my list here.
He said he'll pass it to his brother Itan.
I'm sure he did.
Got a question. Why does the monk wrist from here have
2.0
int and wisdom on it?
Reduces
Spell
spell damage.
resist.
Spell shielding.
Dot shit in too.
Pulling out those runes too. Like, can you DZ add Hoodin, please?
They've got hidden on the cloak. Yanking on the heart. Myself on the earring. And Halcyon on the claw hammer.
Wow, Yankin, way not to stick to the script, bro.
What I do? What?
Look at the bids.
Twenty 29.
Yeah, I just went for it.
He didn't want to take a chance on the roll.
Some people.
I know, right?
Yep, people check your buffs. Because if I hit you with con on the first slot, it's gone.
Are we rearranging groups again, or is this?
I moved some back a little bit, particularly the DPS groups. I gave the bards back too.
I just want to make sure because I got to fix my extended target.
Let's head up to the next floor and buff there so we can do it while we pull. Waiting on confirmation for that.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Ancient, force of Geron resisted. Pious Fury strike resisted. Tell received.
Get more touch than you
Characters your
want.
mage.
Don't move up until buffs are done.
Hey, Mac, you can do that trade again. Sorry, it was running the box.
Didn't
Okay.
think anyone
Sorry,
was
I
buff.
just realized the bad part of boxing the tank to help out is I'm getting tells like crazy on the other screen. and having trouble keeping up here. There's going to be a point where I'm just going to have to not answer tells on raids. It's, I hate to say this, but it's getting kind of overwhelming right now. I have my tell windows completely full.
I physically have never had the need to send Mac a tell during raids. I don't know why you'd be receiving so many tells that your things are full. That is just absurd. Come on, people.
Well, if he's raid leader for raid invites, I can see that.
Well, I accidentally passed it to Meiji, because that's who you sent me the tell on.
Yeah, sorry, I accidentally sent it to the wrong character.
All right, let's all move up.
Send all your tells to Pops. I'll be more than happy to answer all the questions. High as shit.
Pops just keeps his tell window minimized.
Oh, no, no, no. I'm streaming. Pops has to send me really, really hilarious responses.
My tell window actually broke. I had to close it and reopen it. That's how bad it got.
Gotta get a router to route the tells from one computer to
Desist resisted. 2.0.
Oh, I'm playing them both on the same computer. That's not the problem. It's just I'm trying to do like admin stuff on one, so I figured it'd be easier since I'm trying to off tank. But all the tells are going to the shaman, and I have
Across the hall.
the tell received, tell received, tell received, like going off nonstop.
Divine stun 2 resisted. Force of Piety resisted. Pious Fury Strike resisted.
Hold in this corner where I am. For
The masks are back up on free grab if you don't have one yet. Wapak, you're gonna need one. If you didn't get one.
Got it. Thank you.
Tissue, you're gonna need one.
He already got one. I think.
He did.
Okay.
Ancient.
Nice, rent.
Force of Jeron
So
resisted.
permanent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep them in your inventory.
They only have stats in the sun, though.
Yeah, if you try to put it on outside of here, there's no stats at all.
Gotcha.
But it's one of the best in slot masks in the zone, so it's kind of nice.
Yes, everyone has to have one.
You have to have one for the final fight.
Do I need the equipment is what I'm asking.
Yes.
If you don't have one, you can't come.
For the final fight, you have to equip it.
Yeah, you can only click it if it's equipped.
All right, we're clear for tour.
All right, let's get the healers inside here. Face into the corner. It's going to be tank down there. I will call ins and outs for the melee. So Macklor, where I parked him right now, is the pretty much the safe spot. As long as you back behind there, you won't get hit with his AOE. Well, his AOE ramp, I should say, during the rampage part of the fight. But yeah, it'll be ins and outs on the melee to avoid the wild rampage, and then other than that, he's going to strip your buffs, so we'll rebuff after this. If you have some junk buffs, throw them up when you can. All right, Bob, go ahead and pull him out. You might want to be on your mount for this. He is fast. Right there should be fine because Pops can turn him to the corner when he pops on you. Perfect. Wait a second. Get some aggro. Get him debuffed. Just attempt to get him debuffed.
Rampage on Everquest.
Alright. Actually wait for the ability to go off here.
Load.
Get out.
Right,
AE
everybody
ramp.
out. If you're in there, get out. Pull your pets back.
Necropets went down.
2, 1, and
Safe to attack tour. Rampage on Bobim.
Bane.
Dispelled.
Watch your aggro.
Check your buffs. Rampage on Bobim. Get out.
All right,
AE ramp.
Out. In.
Safe to attack tour. Wanton destruction soon. Rampage on Bobim.
I think we can beat this next one.
Get out.
Oh,
AE ramp.
I was looking at the wrong timer.
Yeah, it was the wanton timer.
Yep.
We win anyway.
Yep. And in.
Safe to attack tour.
Make sure you guys gather up for rebuffs.
Sabian and Glaric, this should be your flags, and everybody in here again is flag.
Your journeyman boots on you has ended. 2.0.
To drop.
Oh, hoop.
The medal is for the feet.
Yep, we did get Handvar soup.
Feet.
Same deal with the runes. Make sure if you already have your ancient spells or your ancient spell, if you're a hybrid, that you do not roll
Guess I'll start going down the list for rebuffs since you stripped a lot.
Yeah, I had loaded them back up too. I'll start at the top if you want to start at the bottom. Or actually, I'll start at the bottom since you're in group 1.
Tell received.
Items are going up.
What cures Wonton's destruction?
Curse, I would think.
Curse.
It just has a lot of counters on it, huh?
Yep.
Tell received.
I sent you a tail, Pops. You didn't answer.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, for the Aegis, I have training. For handbars hoop, I have kicking.
Oh, Mike, it's not letting me click this stuff.
Yeah, because I took it back. So you were slow.
He's offloading some of your responsibilities to help everyone out.
And Mage Horn for the metal.
And you win a room.
Ooh, new canny. And Mackler's officially done with this spell.
Now, where'd you go so you can get this back?
Oops, 7.
Also figured it's possible you're just AFK.
Nope. Was my fault on tells that time, so sending tells for buffs. All right, I got 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 done with buffs, and I am out of mana.
Okay, I just have to do Beely for 1 through 4, then that's it.
Cool.
And I'm also out of mana. Thankfully, Beely is cheap.
Tell received. Tell received. Tell received.
All right, so after the last of these buffs are done, we're gonna head back to the intersection and upstairs. We'll have 2 mobs over there as well.
Desist resisted. Force of piety resisted.
Okay, more murder. Let's go.
Is the seal supposed to disappear?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, once it gives you the achievement, you no longer need it.
Well, you gave me one, but I don't see it in my bag, so I'm just curious.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, I gave you the achievement and you got it in your bag.
Pious Fury Strike resisted. Pious Fury Strike
Maybe the
resisted.
achievement is what allows you to loot things.
Glaric and Hooks, make sure you loot a mask. In case you hadn't.
Ancient, Force of Geron resisted.
Right after this one, we're gonna have one of the AUG names. And we're gonna clear one of the lightning commanders. Teleported on top of me. Nice.
Heal pops a pill.
Rolling out the Zogs. Remember, if it's something your class could really use, heroic stat wise, you need. If it's a secondary stat, greed.
You guys can move across the other hall now.
Those are useful for any melee type, or really anyone.
Yeah, honestly, it's an all.
Yeah, it's useful for everyone.
Okay, you guys are gonna have to stay down here for these polls because we do have one of the commanders up in the hallway.
Dex is really just a melee one. The others are arguable, however you want to look at them.
It's true.
Tell received.
Strength, I'd say strength is really just a melee one too. So strength and dex are really melee. The others are basically anyone. See, look, you melees are coming into our int and whiz.
If it wasn't for the spell shielding, it would be purely a caster thing. But that spell shielding is nice.
Yeah, and the heroic int whiz doesn't do as much for the casters. I mean, it's a few more points of mana, and at 25, I think it is, you finally get one more point of mana regen. Ooh.
Yeah.
Good, but that's so far away.
I need agility and stamina to survive those rounds, man.
Waiting for him to path either further this way or back down.
If he comes to that like section there between the two pillars, that's as far up as he comes. You should say I think you can get him without aggroing the others, but I don't know if you'd want to risk that. If that's where he went.
Yeah, he was all the way up there.
And
yeah,
I know
it would
if he's standing there, he will aggro you at the end of the hallway because we have gotten smashed by him in the past. Even everybody pushed up against the wall, but
There are only a certain number of bogs that drop in here, right?
11 different ones.
That's what I thought.
Got the door for you, Nolan. Whoa. He tried to get away.
Damn, he melted.
Yeah, someone got a proc.
I tried to turn him.
I was gonna say, or did somebody strike him or touch him?
Nope. Even harm touch doesn't work that fast.
Actually, those guys might be counting as summoned. I forget.
All right, Minus next. Open the door down there.
Got it.
Oh, he's coming.
Oh, he's coming with bard songs. Yep.
Damn, he's fast.
All right, got him off Deathbane. I'm dead.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, you can safely move to the top after that.
My pride.
Agility.
So some buffs here, really.
One more lightning mob to pull in because it'll probably add.
Yep, another anguish. No lightning cords.
Aren't they cheap though now?
Oh, I forgot about the rune. Hold on.
Yeah, it's only 50.
Oh, are they? Oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah. They were 25 not too long ago.
Tell received.
Somebody was selling them for was selling one for 15K the other day, and I was like, I put it in Guild. Like, hey, somebody's selling this. Grab it up if you need it, and nobody responded.
Tell
so I thought
received.
Everybody had it.
I must not have been on.
I'm like, that's the cheapest I've ever seen it.
I keep checking the vendors every time I go to POK.
Tell received.
I got a question. If you put permanent buffs up in the first two slots, does that count Or does it counter the debuff?
It'll just skip them.
Skip it.
Okay.
Tell received.
Franciscador 1000.
Hey Matt, can I ask you a question on this boss?
What's that?
Someone was telling me that a bard can remove the AoE slow that applies on this boss. If so, how do I do that?
Curse remove song. It was originally a Legacy of Yakesha quest, but now you can buy it in the POK library. It's like level 45 or something like that.
52, I think.
Oh, it might be. Yeah, that sounds right.
Nolan, do you have it?
It's a single target. It's not a group song.
Okay.
Yeah, I wish there was a group RGC. That'd be nice.
Yeah. I don't know if they add one later or not. I mean, bards get so many songs throughout the years. Yeah, it's basically like a spellcast. You can weave it in, but it's I think it's got a cooldown. You can you can cast it pretty fast afterwards, but I think it's actually 4 seconds instead of 3 seconds, if I remember correctly. It's kind of weird. Okay. So this boss, we're going to pull out to here. We're going to tank him right here up against this pillar. Tank back against the pillar with Lev on. Because he will fling you if you don't have Lev. So actually, can we get a fresh DMF if we haven't? We're going to need it for this boss and for Matamurum anyway, so. He's also going to snare you, which kind of sucks. He's going to come with 5 ads. Off tanks, we're going to pick up the ads. We're going to get the ads dead. We need to assist through them, get them down. Once the ads are dead, you can get on the boss. You can get him down 25%. Then we have to wait for the next set of ad spawns. So on and so forth until he's dead. Pretty straightforward fight. Other than that, it's just kind of long because you just got to wait.
Don't we usually have them at the next pillar?
No. Oh, yeah. Next one over. Sorry. Next one over. All right. This one. Because healers can hang out near this one. All right. Then when we're ready, Clark, you want to bring him into kicking? Bard Song's off?
Turn Guild Tribute on. Or we can just wait till tomorrow.
It's on.
You guys ready?
Yep. All right, everybody stand up so he doesn't get sit aggro. Got this one.
Force of Piety resisted.
Full health aggro.
Rampage on Moklanya.
Alright, and that's the only pull. We get 5 at a time. Now they'll spawn in the order that they died.
I always forget about that snare.
Rampage on Clark.
It's... Can't tell if it's 50 or 60 disease counters. It meshes with the actual icon.
50.
Rampage on Clark.
So it's almost
Life
not worth
sap 2
curing,
resisted.
honestly.
Life sap 2 resisted.
I basically hit Radiant Cure, and if it doesn't get it, it's not worth it.
Makes sense.
Life sap 2 resisted. Rampage on Clark.
Let's try to give him slow.
Life sap 2 resisted.
Well, get ready for.
Yep, can't damage him anymore. Ad should be coming any second.
Rampage on Kickin. Divine stun 2 resisted. Ancient, Force of Geron resisted. Desist resisted. Rampage on Clark.
Get him down to 50. When the stun's up.
Two 2.0. Rampage on Clark. Life sap 2 resisted. Rampage on Clark. Life sap 2 resisted.
Alright, be ready for the next set of ads.
Rampage on Clark.
Ooh, bad time for the stun.
Rampage on Clark.
Alright, back on the boss, down to 25.
Rampage on Clark. Life sap 2 resisted. Rampage on Clark. Divine Stun 2 resisted. Ancient, Force of Geron resisted. Desist resisted.
Thomas guards.
Divine Stun 2 resisted. Ancient, Force of Geron resisted. Desist resisted.
Alright. Get him dead. Oh, never mind, there's the guard. I thought I miscounted.
Rampage on Clark.
Should be what? Yeah, 2 more or 1 more?
They're both there.
Okay, yeah, we're not extended target. It's like, alright.
Rampage
Alright,
on
now get him
Clark.
dead.
Pious Fury Strike resisted. Ancient, Force of Geron resisted. Desist resisted. Rampage on Clark. Two point oh. Ancient, Force of Geron resisted.
Last 2 mobs.
It's Deathsbane on your orb.
Ancient, Force of Geron resisted.
Ah, fair 5 shoulders.
Damn.
This will be good for a really long time.
Yeah, that's a BIS right there.
So is that ring.
Yup.
Meh, melee. Go away.
Ring of the Beast. I wore that shit forever on Mischief.
A stick and pouch, that's the same set we had before, so arms and head.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ams are going up.
Stick is for the head, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Which one's from the arms?
Pouch.
Thank you.
All these 999s and thousands tonight. Jeez.
I think Marzix wanted that shoulder.
Or did. Marzix wins the shoulders.
Geez, I thought a lot more people would be bidding a lot more.
Again, won the ring.
Is it kicking?
Yes. And then Clark on the walking stick. And Bobum on the pouch.
Just mana here. Actually, and there's death. I was scrolled down. I didn't see him. Like, wow, everybody's full. All right, let's move up. We're going to go up the stairs. We are not going to click on the red portal yet. For anybody, this is your first time here. The red portal is extremely important. You do not click it until I say so. During the OMM fight, we're going to get ported out. We're going to have to run back up here. If you click the portal, it starts a 30-second timer to engage him, or he resets him. We got to do it all over again. So we come back up here, we met up, we get ready, and then we go in together to take him down his last like 20 to 30%. So it's vitally important that you never click the red portal until you're told to.
Quick pee break.
Sure. Go ahead and click up. We'll take our pee break upstairs. That's what we're gonna do. We'll just get everybody up there and in place, and then actually just hang out by the doorway. We'll move into place for AFK check. But it's not a bad idea because I have been holding it for a while too. So, okay, I'll kick off 3 after. just had time to look at the parses there. Leo's still on top, but look at those Zerkers moving up from middle of the pack to the top with those 2.0s. So broken. All right, let's see who's here, get into place. Move on up just a little bit to the left if you're here. What's tank order on this one? Oh, it looks like Zub. I had to scroll up. I found it. All right, so as always, Zub is going to be taking him back in this corner. The order on this fight is when the ads come in, there's usually one at a time. Kill the ad, get back on the boss. The other main component to this fight is the Death Touch AoE that goes off. If you get the little skull icon in your window, it needs to be cured. We'll call it out because it is an AoE. It'll hit everybody that doesn't resist it at the same time. Get your groups cured. Click your cure disease shields. Click your cure disease potions. All that fun stuff. If you don't cure it, you die. If you're not getting a cure, put it in. If you have no way to get a cure, put a C in raid. We'll do our best to get to you. Looks like Brina's geared up. If everybody, Zub, you ready?
Yes.
All right. Let's do this.
Divine Stun 2 resisted. Weakened. Cure Poison. Cure Corruption on Brianna.
Add.
Kill the ad. All right, back on the boss.
Touch of Anguish soon.
Add.
Here's Death Touch. That's the second time I've gotten knocked back during that.
Two globes. Nice. That mask is confusing because it looks like the other one.
Yep.
Tell
What was the amulet
received.
for?
Legs.
All right. Looks like Bardock and Brina are the next two up on the orbs.
You were awarded a globe of discordant energy.
Thank you.
Two point oh.
Is rolling one at a time.
Tell received.
Items are going up.
I don't know if it's that quiet. We just finished an event. We're metting and buffing.
Yeah, it's not normal. How far along are you guys now?
We're about to do OMM.
No, that's what's up.
Damn, Clark, you're spending.
I honestly didn't think I'd win both of those.
Lenny gets the ring. And Clark gets the other two.
So this Golden Roosters Guild are notorious for like just running into people's camps or something.
Yeah.
I think they just like wiped us and we stepped away for a second.
All right, if you have not made one yet, you need to make an audio trigger for this fight. You want to go to your EQ button. You're going to want to go to Actions. You're going to want to go down to Audio Triggers. In the pattern box, you will type "You feel a gaze," Gaze. Name it OMM or whatever you want to put in the notes. Give it a sound. And then click Create. Make sure your masks are on, as was just said in chat. You cannot click them unless they are equipped. If you get the gaze on you, you have about 10 seconds to click that mask, maybe a little bit less. One test going out now. If you hear the noise during the event, click your mask. Okay, that's enough.
Oh, mine's not going up.
All right, EQ button, Actions, Audio Triggers. Make sure it's spelled correctly. Make sure you have a sound selected in the box. It should say like
Yeah.
Audio Alert something.
It was working last week.
Is it enabled because I turned mine off?
Yeah, make sure the checkbox is checked that next to it that says enabled.
Make sure your speakers aren't muted.
Okay. Well, I guess I had the full text on, so it worked now on the last test.
It'll still trigger. Well, no, it won't trigger. That's why I always do the short version. That way you don't it lowers the chance of a typo later on. All right, so on this one we are going to have, I guess, let's see, Shalazar on the left, Hoodin on the right for your mobs. But first, before anybody does anything, Marzix, do you want to go do your thing? And do you have a mage in your group?
Yankin is in my group.
Perfect. Yankin, after he spawns those mobs, can you cough him because he's going to be feign death at OMM's feet so he doesn't die?
I'm just hailing him right.
Hey, I'm say worlds.
That good song.
Do we have a second chanter today?
We do. That's why I said Shallows on the left and Hoodin on the right.
Do we have our ranger snares?
We should.
Oh, because you do one on left, one on right, it'll speed up the chance of getting those landed for both of them.
Incoming Mallow.
Come on, Egan.
Can we get the tank picks up? I got it.
Coming.
That was 30% of your health.
I'm dead.
Lenny.
Took me a while to find the appropriate low item.
Just gotten all my mana back.
Why is this chest still here? Shouldn't it despawn?
It's got a seal in it. It's not going anywhere.
Oh yeah, it's got the seal.
Tell received.
I need to answer really fast because I don't want to make us wait with those mobs here.
Dodge recovery, is it up?
Oh, yes it is. Good call. Alright. Good to go.
Should we use a steadfast servant now or let the second part?
It'd be better now because the second part is way easier. But I would actually not use it at all because we're going to try Vish after this.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Kill that bitch.
Alright, so who we got up on this one?
Tell received.
Also going to have a rampage tank run up as well because I feel like last time he was rampaging for some reason.
Yeah, he does ramp.
Tell received.
Lots going on. Remember, there's going to be ads and stuff during this fight. We're just going to take care of the ads and get back on him. Clark, I'm going to have you run up with, looks like Pops is all the anti, so I'm assuming Pops is tanking this. Clark, stun him as Pops grabs him just so you get Rampage. And let's do this. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. A second to get some
Rampage
aggro.
on Clark. Life sap 2 resisted. Rampage on Clark.
Alright. Yes, and let's do this.
Leg spike.
Yeah, I got it too. Sucked. Oh man, keep getting it.
Rampage on Clark.
Watch the push.
Divine stun 2 resisted.
Ads soon.
Ads
There
are
they
up.
are.
Life sap 2 resisted.
And we're silenced.
Torment of body soon. Heal pops a pill. OMM gazed at someone else. Rampage on Clark.
I can't click my mask.
I should be able to now.
Rampage on Clark.
The silence just went away.
Rampage on Clark. Life sap 2 resisted. Stormblade strike resisted.
Yeah, there's a bad time on the silence.
Stormblade
Ads
strike
soon.
resisted. Ads incoming on you. Rampage on Clark. Gaze timer will end soon.
Ads up.
Gaze timer ended. Rampage on Clark. OMM gazed at someone else.
Gaze out.
Life sap 2 resisted.
Damn, I'm in trouble.
OMM is empowered.
Res, pops.
Divine stun 2 resisted. Heal Zubjob. Rampage on Clark.
Missed a mass click.
We missed a mass click. Ads.
Rampage on Clark. Gaze timer will end soon. Gaze timer ended. Rampage on Clark. OMM gazed at someone else. Heal pops a pill. 2.0. Rampage on Clark. OMM is empowered.
Stunned.
Missed the mass click again.
Heal Zubjob. Rampage on Nelwyn.
I didn't hear it.
That broke.
Rampage on Bardock. Torment of body soon.
Oh, never mind. It just went for an ad.
Gaze timer will end soon. Gaze timer ended. Rampage on Bardock. OMM gazed at someone else. Rampage on Bardock. OMM is weakened.
Flashers are up.
I can mask. Nice.
Touch of anguish soon.
Flashers are still up. Lieutenant's loose.
Rampage
I'm off
on
tracking
Dramir.
the lieutenant.
Torment of
Dramir.
body soon.
Another lieutenant.
Spell cast
Bards,
debuff.
if you have your charm
Cure
and
curse.
the enchanters aren't up, grab the lieutenants.
Gaze timer will end soon.
Charm just wore off. They're good.
Rampage on Potato. Gaze timer ended. Heal Zubjob. Rampage on Veldhorian. OMM gazed at someone else.
Gaze is out.
Rampage on Lenny. Torment of body soon. OMM is
Hidden.
weakened.
Quick mask.
Spell cast debuff. Cure curse.
Alright. We're gonna have to start rezzing really soon. Frenzied Lasher. No, it's just a corpse. I'm bugged because I died. It shows that it just says their name, not corpse. Are you ready? There we go. Alright, he's gonna stop attacking. Go ahead.
Rampage
and,
on
get everybody
Yagarich.
rezzed. As soon as the mobs pop up, there they are. Alright, get everybody rezzed. Quick rezzes. Suspend your pets so they don't get destroyed in the zoning,
Gaze timer will end soon.
because he will kill them.
Valthorian's rezzed.
Put an R if you need a res.
Gaze timer
Should be
ended.
the last one.
Life sap 2 resisted.
Alright, just keep attacking him. Like I said, suspend your pets, but keep attacking him if you're melee. The lower we get him, the less we have to get him down later.
Torment of body soon.
$22, not bad.
You can't actually kill him. He auto ports you
Yeah,
at some
he
point.
ports us.
I kill him with one hit on live, so yeah, it never ports me to the second phase.
Yeah, if you kill him fast enough, he won't port you.
I guess I haven't tried him recently then.
He has to go through that script with the guys pop up because they're talking to him. If you can kill him within the script, you can kill him, but as soon as it's over, he'll port you out.
We do not have respawns yet. If you want to move up at least to the handbar hallway.
We'll move up there and we will rebuff. Do not, whatever you do not click the red portal if you go upstairs. Otherwise, we got to start that whole thing over again.
Why don't we wait at the bottom for now?
Yep, we'll wait at the bottom of the stairs. Good call.
Not these. Keep going up, guys.
We'll go up to the stairs at the just below where the red portal is. But we'll wait at the bottom of those stairs.
Waiting in the room seems to tempt fate for whatever reason.
Fortunately, it hasn't yet, but yeah. It is tempting fate.
2.0.
All right, one more set of stairs, guys, that are stopped
up
here.
again. Past where we killed the warden.
I'm betting enough people die, we'll have to do a full round.
Yeah, no, we'll have to do a full
Hey
round
guys,
of buffs.
stop right here.
All right, yeah, stop at these stairs. There you go.
I'll get all groups with one sheet once I get the mana. Also, that death touch, I only saw it for like 5 seconds before it went off. Was that just because of the server lag?
I didn't even see the death touch.
Yeah, we had one go off. I got hit.
And again, I was dead for part of that, so that could have been it too.
It's supposed to give you 18 seconds, so yeah, 5 seconds is too short.
Mod rod ready.
It gives you 45 seconds to cure it.
Yeah, it did not. I didn't even see it because I was watching it. It popped up and I was like, oh shit, let me grab a cure, and then I was dead.
Let's get on the one before him, Vangal. The mob spawned on me right as I saw the debuff. He knocked me out of Blood and Nadox. I started casting it again. I got knocked backwards and knocked out of it. I started casting it again. The mob hit me again and knocked me out of it.
Oh, awful.
And then our group died.
Yeah, I'll be doing full round rebuffs. So.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm the only ranger here. I promise you, I'm getting everybody. Just let me rebuff.
No, you're not.
Only one buffing.
I've been buffing, but you keep overriding everything I buff.
I'm just hit each group.
I thought you didn't have the new ones, Gibba.
No, I don't have the high one, the 70th level one.
Well, then, you know, he does.
The spirit, that's the one that Predator does not overwrite.
I'm starting at the bottom with the chamois buffs.
Okay. I'm at group 5 now for Wenshi.
Okay. 7, 8, and 9 will have it.
Okay. Yeah, if you had 7, 8, 9, I'll get 1 through 6 then. For the rest of the buffs.
If you start up at 1, I can hit 6. I'll start working my way up to catch up to you.
Okay. All of them should have agility now, 1 through 6. So I'm gonna start working on stamina.
So what's it doing when the click is missed?
He gets buffed up and rips people apart.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why he one-shot the tank twice. And then he also stays stronger. He stays hitting harder. 5 should have everything.
Yeah. I'll get 1 through 3 then if you got 4.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I got everybody now. You can send Dells.
And if you got Beely, I'll get the resist. That should be common for those.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like you got everyone with resist, didn't you?
I did not.
Oh, someone did. So alright, I appreciate it.
Oh, I'm just going down. She said do Beely, so I already hit 4 and below, so I'm just doing 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. Out of mana.
Sitting, regenerate endurance.
The thing?
The sitting regenerate endurance faster.
Yes.
It does.
Yes. I mean, it didn't before, but it does now.
Hey, I'm down there on DPS.
I say, come on now. All you DPS need to step it up. You're letting a light blue coerced lieutenant beat you.
That's not fair. Those guys hit hard.
Had to. I see all the healers at full mana on my side. I see the tanks almost at full endurance. Let's move on up the stairs, but do not click yet. Stop at the top of the stairs.
You can't take an 81,000 hit, Pops. What's up, man?
You take exactly one.
Tell
I
received.
can't take a what?
I hit
81K hit.
I can't on live, damn it. And I could take all the damage for, what, like 12 seconds.
Speaking of
bard
which,
can on live.
when we go in there, as we get into place, tank, does anybody have Furious left, or did you guys all use it?
I got close to 300,000 HP. I'm only 115 though.
I don't have Furious.
I think
Tell
my mage
received.
has like 700,000 HP on live.
All right, that didn't answer my question though. Does any of the tanks have Furious?
No.
All right. Well, then we'll have to do this the hard way. All right. Enchanter, same side. Shao left. Hood and right. Well, you're gonna grab your mobs. Send them in. All right. Tanks, move on up front. Let's get ready to do this. Click in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Everybody in. Give them a second to get some aggro, and then pew pew.
Rampage
Lashers are
on
up.
Drainin.
Kill the Lashers.
Life sap 2 resisted.
Miner's outside.
Mana drain. Cure disease.
Thing.
OMM gazed at someone else.
Gaze is out.
Rampage on Dramir.
Assets clicked.
Life sap 2 resisted. OMM is weakened.
Nice job.
Life sap 2 resisted. Life sap 2 resisted. Life sap 2 resisted. Life sap 2 resisted. Spell cast debuff. Cure curse.
Nicely done.
Gaze timer will end soon.
Piece of cake.
Only one orb and uh-oh.
2 chests.
Gaze timer ended.
Loya, take the loot away from me and give it back. The thing's bugged. Please.
Tank shoulders.
Don't forget to unequip your mask. No longer need it.
This is acting funky.
Yeah, I know.
All the
There we
runes are rolling.
Yeah, and
Oh, that's weird. All right, well, I can stop those at least. All right, we're
Yeah.
good.
I couldn't give it to. I tried giving it to Mackler. Wouldn't let me give it to Mackler. I tried to give it to me. It didn't give it. When I tried to give it to me, it gave it to Magehorn.
All right, congrats, Lenny, on your orb.
Doesn't it always try to give Mage Horn leader?
It does.
Yes.
But that time I gave him looter.
Also, just a reminder, like when you finish your 1.5, make sure you sign up on the orb sheet so I know who to give the orbs out to. We're about, well, we've given out 18 orbs so far in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, 3 runs.
2.0.
We have another round this week, right?
Sunday, right?
Yeah, this week will be the off night where we roll out everything.
Except for the orbs. They're still going to go in order.
The orbs are still going to go in order, correct?
Tell received.
Items are up.
What is the vest for?
Chest.
The chest.
And looking at the list, it's quite possible after next week, we may have handed out everybody that needs an ancient orb, ancient orbs, or ancient runes. I mean, maybe we'll see. If not, it'll be probably 2 runs.
Yeah, mine'll be a couple weeks. So I won't be there for that next Friday.
If you don't finish the 1.52 when we come back, we're going to be doing this for like 10 and a half more weeks.
I need Bobum and Kickin to roll for the shroud. And the cape. Okay. Kickin is getting the shroud. Mary's in the cape. And then I've got Hidden and Batasai on the chest.
Boom. All right, make sure you loot. Yep, everything's looted. The only things left is the key and then 2 of those armor pieces, the Heroes Forge stuff. All right, let's get a TL to bind, head to the guild hall, and head to Lava Storm. Let's give
I
Vish
know
a
there's one in
try.
the bank, Pop. At least one in the bank. I don't know if there's two.
Yep. There's at least one in there because I put it in there this morning.
Yeah, there's one in there.
Well, when we're running through, I'll set that to you so you can grab it.
Where are we going again?
Storm. Oh, Broodlands, technically. But we can use the Guildhall Lava Storm port. Alright, I am dropping the SK for this one so I can focus on one tune. Which also means we can combine the groups. I'm not seeing a knock left hand or knock right hand in the bank.
I have not been collecting any of those, so.
I just need to like transfer a bunch of crap over to the guild bank. I've got a chunk of them.
It should be set to you, Pops.
Shit, which is the guy we turning these orbs into?
Zeb Dark Skies.
It's the wall slaughter. Hang on, let me swap it.
Oh, that's where I needed to go. I'm sorry.
No.
Yay, I'm amiable.
Is killing the guards like decent faction still?
It's like 1 or 2, isn't it? Maybe it's more than that. I don't know. Or is it
They did
100?
drop it a little bit.
I know it used to be pretty decent there. You'd
When
always
it-
see people out there killing the other.
Well, what happened is when it first came out, they were like 100, and then I think they nerfed them because they realized, well, people are just killing guards instead of doing the quests.
Yeah.
So now it's maybe 10. I don't know. I haven't actually tested it in a long time, so I don't remember.
Well,
I just remember when it first came out, we were totally slaughtering guards.
If it's 10 base, that means that it's going to be 20 here, and then for today, it's going to be like 37 or something. So versus what is it, 70 per orb turn in?
Yeah.
And those level 60 missions, I solo them. They're easy.
I've been running them for people to get faction. People haven't been speaking up for the task ads anymore, so I've sold a couple of them to other people.
Well, I was going to hit you up for the second one tomorrow.
I haven't done anything in Dawn.
Some cool stuff in Dawn.
It's a good way to gear your alts.
Yep.
Oh, thanks, Mate Jordan. It's gonna make it go faster.
I just wish I had more time to play.
Yeah, me too, Death. I missed you, man.
This semester in school is really killing me.
Do we gotta go in the top way for the swamp maze?
Yeah.
Guards give 4 right now.
That's
tested
a
it?
huge
Yep.
decrease.
Yeah, they nerfed it the fuck.
I sell them, Pop.
Did someone change the portal on you, Lenny?
They did earlier. I changed it back to Lava Storm unless someone changed it after I changed it to Lava Storm.
Yeah, I wouldn't miss it on the main box, but I can't read the thing on the little box. So yeah, sure as shit went to Walls' Water.
That sucks.
Remember, it's the northern path into the jungle to get there.
I vote we don't use boxes, Drac, but that's just my opinion.
If you could keep an eye on that
No.
debuff.
Yeah, I would suggest not using boxes for this one in focus.
Unless you can manage to move 2 at once to get the debuff off you.
That's my worry. That's why I dropped the SK. There's no, or I'm not bringing the mage either.
Okay.
Because the only problem we're having is that 25%.
Alright, we have at least a little bit more tanks to pick up some of the extra ads that pop up, so.
Joe's here now. Clark joined us during, right after Jelvin. Or during Jelvin, one of the two. So, yeah, that's why I feel perfectly okay dropping the SK and letting them handle this.
Can we do that audio trigger trick on this?
If you set it for yourself,
Yes.
yeah.
So you can create an audio trigger. Let's do that now while we're waiting for everybody to get here. Again, EQ button, actions, audio triggers. Create a new one. So at the top in the pattern, you're going to type "You sense your doom." Sense being SENSE, just in case there was a confusion. You sense your doom. Set an alert. Name it Vish Cure or whatever you need to name it. And then click apply. If you hear that, you need to go find one of the clouds. We will do our best to call them out, but they walk around the outside of the platform. So if you walk around, you don't see one in like near the path where we go in. Check around the back behind Vish's the wall where we're fighting Vish. There's actually an opening back there. The wall's more of in the like middle of the platform, so they could be hiding back there. Like I said, we'll try to call out where we see them. I set up an EQ nag alert for myself that should tell me the name of the people that have it. We will see if it works. It worked in testing. Headset died there. But yeah, that's going to be important that that's paid attention to.
We can take a short AFK once we get ambitious later, right?
Make it quick because I want to try to get an attempt or two in on this before time's up.
Okay.
Hopefully we get it done the first go and then we end early.
Either way, I want to try and do a dojo tonight.
I wouldn't mind hitting up Trial of Perseverance, but then the other side of it is maybe I'll wait till tomorrow because this is the last night of XP. Or the bonus XP.
Yep.
And I wouldn't mind a few more AAs. So in order to get rid of, if you get that ding in your ear, you need to say burden, B-U-R-D-E-N, to one of the wailing spirits. Those are the ones who talk about walk around the outside of the platform. I'm sorry, they are a mournful spirit. They're called a mournful spirit. They look like a cloud, or like a mini dervish, and they just walk around the outside of the platform. We have to cure 25 times to be able to kill Vish. It doesn't start till 25%, 1% per cure. It seemed to work out well last time, so Clark and Brina, you're going to be each on 2 of those dragons. We'll do Brina to the north, Clark to the south again. The corrupted drakes, when they spawn at 50%. Everybody else, when the eggs come up, your priority is going to be eggs, shadows, and then Vish. Number 1 priority will always be to be cured, though, if you get the debuff. Ignore anything else going on, get yourself cured. Creeping Doom is what it's called, and that's what the You Sense Your Doom is.
And last time we missed an egg. there any way possible we can have like a healer or something looking in a certain area for the eggs?
I think healers are going to be a little bit busy, but I will be look. I will try to look.
Should be a bard. They can move the fastest.
Well, I just meant like, not that they're not doing anything, just they could face that way and might be able to see it while they're healing.
I set up a trigger for it, so hopefully it'll just go off.
If you see an egg and no one called it, just say egg and the cardinal direction. That's it.
What kind of cure is it?
You can't cure it. You have to do this shoulder my burden to one of the mournful
You
spirits.
just have to say burden. They
If
have
you
changed
notice it, if you notice it very late, you can toss yourself a DA, and I think that'll block the fatal damage. It will not grant us a cure, however.
Same thing with the purified body. It will take it off you, but it doesn't allow you to take the mob down anymore.
So
But it's better than dying and spawning an ad.
Yeah, so for those that haven't been in here
target the
yet
mournful
before,
spirit and hit / say burden.
yep, or create a hotkey that just says burden and target it and click it, like that.
Just for safety, I made the whole thing.
And the mournful spirit will only take off one of the buffs. So if someone does it at the same time you do, it might not cure you. So just keep an eye out.
Now the mournful spirit will despawn once somebody's cured, so you have to find a different one. If you see somebody else running towards a spirit, go find a different one. If they're ahead of you, let them have it. Don't waste the time running there. Go find a different one.
And just as an advanced thing, let's say you're not snared and you see that that person's snared, let them get the closer one. But in the chaos, you may not notice that.
Red Bull helps.
And ignore the clouds of concentrated chaos until I say to kill them. Those will refill everybody's HP and mana. We use them strategically throughout the fight. There's only 3 of them.
Last time I did this whole fight with the mask on, I think.
I said
Yeah,
it that
so did
earlier
I.
too.
Me
Alright,
too.
everybody move up to me. This is going to be our AFK check. Do not pass me, or you can aggro Vish. We're just going to go to the very top of the ramp and stop. It's going straight ahead of us is this rock wall. That he's going to be tanked up against the rock wall. You do not want to be in front of him. Make sure, watch your aggro on this one. We don't want him turning around and coning us to death.
Who's on the last sap, guys?
Joe's here again, so he'll be the main go on that. Otherwise, any of the other off tanks can go ahead and pick that up. Clark's going to be on Dragons, or Clark and Breen are going to be on Corrupted Drakes, so Bobin and Joe Blob will be picking up the Incorporeal shadows will kill him. They turn to life drain shadows. We kill him. If you don't have a lev, this would be the time to get one. Everything here has knockbacks. You don't want to be without a lev, or you'll end up down in that pit.
And it's a long ass run back.
Yeah, everybody should have DMF, but it was just a reminder that if you clicked it off for any reason, make sure you have lev. All the people that look like they're not leving do have lev. I've been like clicking through and checking people, so I think everybody has DMF. All right, he's over to the right. Let's move up and get into place.
Which tank is up, so we know before we go in?
Everybody over here to the left, he can get in place up against the rocks, right over here. We got this. Remember, once he gets him pulled in, we're going to move out and around here, let him face him back against the rocks. We're just staying out of the way so we don't accidentally pull him early. All right, let's get him pulled in. Everybody can move a little bit over to me. Unless you're a healer, you can stay hidden back there behind the rocks for now.
Tank swap soon.
Let's get him
And
debuffed.
got the debuff.
Tank swap soon.
All right, got a short slow on him. A bigger one. There we go. Got triggers.
Remember, guys, absolutely do not pull aggro. He has an aggro debuff.
Tank swap
on the
now.
tank.
He's got a huge aggro range.
That's melee.
And yeah, he does AoE. Yeah, you can hit him from back here, and he does AoE ramp if you get too close. So you do want to be max melee.
A spirit wraith will spawn.
There's no reason to be up under him. He's not a belly caster.
A spirit wraith will spawn. A spirit wraith will spawn.
If we see kick and
With
start
ring
spiking,
corruption soon.
we may want to swap tanks with a defensive. And then same thing if that tank is starting to really get spiky and it's getting hard to heal him.
We could probably just tank rotate, just kick and let Zub know when your defense is about to go. That way he doesn't die and he can be ready for the next time.
All right, let's keep comms as clear as possible here, except for calls out like that, and we're looking for eggs. He's going to 75. He'll start spawning those.
A spirit
spirits
tank
for the
swap soon.
life drain shadows. I'm going to try to hold off till 50, but at 50 I want everybody to
Tank
pop
swap
infusion.
now.
And their
Servants.
That way they last through the rest of the fight. For now, we'll drop a couple wards and going.
A spirit wraith will spawn.
I mean business tonight like this.
With ring corruption soon.
Screw this dragon in particular.
You want me to push him off the rocks?
A spirit wraith will spawn.
Corporal shadow.
A life drain shadow has spawned.
Life drain shadow. Life drain shadow's
A
up.
spirit wraith will
Don't
spawn.
let it kill anybody. Nice job.
I want you to push him off the rocks.
Tank swap soon. A spirit wraith will spawn.
Get on the
I'll
lookout for
tank
raid.
swap
I
now.
had the emote come up there. Life drain shadow on the raid. Murder.
Tank swap
First
soon.
cloud is up. Whenever we need it.
A spirit
Yeah,
wraith
we're
will
taking a
spawn.
While. Don't pull aggro.
Watch your aggro.
A spirit wraith will
there's
spawn.
A wraith up. Get on the wraith. It's after the healers. Get it dead.
Tank swap now.
Have to watch aggro. The debuff on the tank is nasty.
A life
so
drain
watch your
shadow
numbers.
has spawned.
Life drain shadow on the raid. Get it dead.
Tank swap soon.
I'm gonna go get a cloud.
It's on the north
I
side.
got it. I'm gonna try to wait till it got down to about.
A spirit
No,
wraith
spring
will
it in.
spawn.
Don't have to kill it yet. Spring
Tank
it in.
swap
It's
now.
for like 10.
A life drain shadow has spawned.
Shadow, jump on it.
Get on the shadow.
Hey, Kellen, you're way too far away from the raid. I can't heal you.
Move to your right just a little bit.
Yeah, I was AFK.
Okay, come on up.
Withering corruption soon.
Try to hold on to this cloud here for just a little bit longer.
Tank swap
It's
soon.
a little bit early to kill it. Get on the
Left range shadow.
channel.
Ancient. Force of Geron resisted.
Make sure you're stacked up close here. Nobody should be spread out too far.
Tank swap now.
This way.
Hit
we
it
can cover
myself.
Eggs.
A spirit wraith will spawn.
Way south.
Remember, it's beat
Over
on
there.
with blunt.
Got blunt weapons. Swap to your blunt weapons for the egg. It does way more damage. I'm hitting him for
A
over
life
1,000
drain
with the
shadow has spawned.
Bring the life drain shadow to us.
Withering corruption
Or
soon.
we'll just get it when we get back there. Alright, egg's dead. Back to the life drain shadow. Get it dead. Then, alright, let's kill this first cloud. Try to hold off till 25 on the next one, though. Make sure you bring it in the middle of everybody. Be
A
close
life
to this
drain shadow has spawned.
Or kill the life drain shadow, sorry. Then, we want to. That's why I want
A
to be
spirit
stacked when we
wraith will
do this
spawn.
cloud of concentrated chaos. We have to hit everybody so everybody gets the heal and the mana back. My audio trigger worked for the eggs, by the way.
That's good.
That's how I knew they were up.
Yeah, but it only does it on the first
A
one.
spirit wraith will spawn.
Egg on the raid.
You're correct then. Kill the egg. There, the cloud's dead. Remember, blunt weapons on the egg.
A life drain shadow has spawned.
Shadow, life drain up.
That dies after the egg. Off tank. Alright, kill the life drain shadow.
Withering corruption soon.
Paladin adds in 4%.
A life drain shadow has spawned. A spirit wraith will spawn.
Alright, I'll slow the north. You want to slow the south again, Gina?
Yep.
Speaking of slow. Oh, okay, there's a Turgers on him. Never mind.
Yeah, I refreshed it.
Egg to the south. Egg to the south.
Picks her up.
Ancient. Force of Geron resisted.
It's south and around
Divine
the rock
stun 2
wall.
resisted. Tank swap soon.
Corporal shadow.
Desist
Don't
resisted.
kill it until everybody's back.
A life
Yeah.
drain shadow has spawned. Force of piety resisted.
I could use, say, Tash on these drakes. I can
Tank
get
swap
Mallow or
now.
Slow to land. Oh, there we go. I got Mellow.
Desist resisted. Ancient. Force of Geron resisted. Force of piety resisted. Withering corruption soon.
Turgers on one.
A life drain shadow has
Life
spawned.
drain shadow.
Desist resisted.
Kill the shadow. I got Turgers on both. Should be good for a while, Brina.
I got triggers on both of mine as well.
Egg somewhere. A target.
Egg on the raid.
Tank swap soon. A life drain shadow has spawned.
There's a shadow over here. Be ready. Heals to pops.
Tank swap now.
Alright. On the life drain shadow.
A spirit wraith will spawn. A spirit wraith will spawn.
Alright, go ahead and pop those servants and fusion.
A life drain shadow has spawned. Withering corruption soon.
Kill the life drain shadow. More
Line
servants.
up on the
better.
south.
Egg south around the rock wall again.
A life drain shadow has spawned. Tank swap soon.
Shadow on the raid. After that egg is dead with this.
Desist resisted. Tank swap now. A life drain shadow has spawned.
Bring up.
Yeah, I just rooted these drakes. They can be rooted.
Withering corruption soon.
Really?
Desist
Alright, there you go.
resisted.
Egg south. Again.
Desist resisted. A spirit wraith will spawn.
About 5% until the debuff starts for the creeping doom.
Tank swap soon.
Alright, egg is dead.
A life drain
Egg
shadow has spawned.
Life drain
Desist
shadow.
resisted.
Should we start working on one of those clouds a little bit?
Tank swap
We
now.
can bring one in. Because we'll have one more to work with. I'll go grab it.
A life drain shadow has
Start
spawned.
refreshing my triggers. It's a minute left. Oh,
Alright.
refreshed.
Yeah, I just refreshed mine up to the north.
Shadow.
Alright, on the shadow first. Make sure we're all stacked up after this, so we can start working on this cloud. But after the egg. After
Withering
the egg.
corruption soon.
Everybody the egg.
I think it was just a broken one.
A spirit
Oh,
wraith
then
will
never mind.
spawn.
Back to the raid. Alright, stack up. Everybody's really spread out. Let's,
A life drain
you know,
shadow has
refresh here.
spawned.
We got this. Just
A spirit
somebody's
wraith
dead?
will spawn.
Spirit Wraith is up and going after folks.
Get the spirit wraith first. It has less HP than the shadow.
Got it slowed.
Tank swap soon.
Alright. Get that person up. Let's get this cloud.
Back up.
Shadow.
Alright, shadow first, always.
Yeah, the problem is every time I try to run by here,
tank
Clark,
swap
they're,
now.
they're tagging me. That's okay. I can put it a little closer, but
Yeah, next time I'll just park them a little bit further away.
Alright, we need to make sure that this cloud is on top of the healers. So move back over. Everybody's kind of spread out again. Creeped. Come back to Mac. Doing a little circle dance over here. Come back over here with the cloud.
Withering corruption soon.
Alright, well, died.
A life
So
drain
hopefully everybody
shadow
got
has
that.
spawned.
Looks like the
Desist
Tyrell got it, so
resisted.
that's good.
Yeah, it's pretty good range.
Get ready for debuffs.
A spirit wraith will spawn.
spirit wraith. Somebody died.
Tank
Pop
swap
down.
soon.
down.
Velvet,
spirit
get
wraith
on the
will
spirit
spawn.
wraiths now. The tank, pick it up.
Tank swap soon.
Heals to kicking.
Tank swap soon. A spirit wraith will spawn.
Get the wraiths dead.
A life drain shadow has spawned.
Get ready for the first round of debuffs soon.
There's another shadow.
Tank swap now.
Yeah, the debuff should be going out anytime now. Mournful spirits are, looks like all to the south, to behind the platform to front.
The dots, the debuff is out.
Iskader, Ravelis,
Withering corruption soon.
Agargar, and I missed the first one.
Desist resisted.
There's one southwest.
A life drain shadow has
Shadow.
spawned.
There's a one behind the wall here.
Oh, okay. Yep, there's one behind the wall. If you can't find one, it's behind the wall.
Northwest.
North of the wall. I-10, you need to hail that and say Burden, U-R-D-E-N, if that's what you're chasing there.
Already got
Tank
cured.
swap soon.
Oh, okay. There's one more over here in front of the raid then.
A life
If you
drain
need to be
shadow
cured,
has
here's the Mournful
spawned.
Spirit. There's another one spawned just next to it.
Next round is out.
A
Right in
tank
there.
swap now.
Cameron,
Mournful Spirit, northwest.
and I missed another one again 'cause somebody else was talking. Don't worry about the cloud of concentrated chaos is not right. Eggs are up.
Egg south, directly by the raid.
A life drain shadow has spawned.
Drakes are beating on people, or?
Desist resisted.
Guys, Cameron and Hidden,
Withering
you guys are at a
corruption
cloud
soon.
of concentrated chaos. You are not at a mournful spirit. That is the cloud that heals everyone. There's a mournful spirit just popped right next to it if you need it.
A spirit wraith will
Kick in
spawn. Tank
There's two
swap
to the
soon.
north.
Get on the spirit
Force
wraiths,
of
guys.
piety resisted. A spirit wraith will spawn.
Yeah, mournful spirit is what you're looking for the
A
tears,
tank
not
swap
the cloud
now.
of concentrated chaos.
There's a spirit wraith up.
Tainted egg to
Egg
the south.
south. Egg south.
Eggs are priority over everything. Get down to the egg.
Except if you have a debuff, which should be going out again shortly.
Withering corruption soon. A life drain shadow has spawned. Desist resisted.
It's dead. Back to the raid.
Life or
Cameron's
share
dead.
follows.
Life drain shadow on the raid. Get it over here. Get it killed.
Debuffs
Restore.
may have gone out.
I didn't.
Tank
hear
swap
anything.
soon.
You were at the raid, right? The melees were off.
I was with the melees.
Force of
I
piety
need a mournful
resisted.
spirit. Where's one
Life
at?
drain
A
shadow.
life drain shadow has spawned.
I need a tank to take it over for Pop so we can go get the spirit. It is behind north.
Tank swap
walking
now.
behind the platform now.
Zub's on it. I'm already on.
Okay.
Tank swap
Aggro.
soon.
Egg north. Egg north. Egg north. Way north around the wall.
Debuffs just went out.
Auto tune got it. That's the only one I heard.
Biden has it. He needs a spirit.
Tank swap
Spirit
now.
is right next to the raid, directly west.
There's one to the south.
And there's one to the south. Jagger Rage got the one to the south.
Slow's wearing off on the Drakes. North.
I got it.
Back to the raid.
A life drain shadow has
One
spawned.
reslowed. I think I'd gotten the other one earlier, but I'm gonna double check.
Withering
Yeah,
corruption
it's 5.5
soon.
Oh, now it's 6.5 minutes. There we go. Life Drain Shadow.
Tank swap soon. A life drain shadow
Mournful
has
Spirit is
spawned.
behind the platform. Never mind, somebody got it. Halcyon south.
South.
Batisai north. Marzix north.
Tank swap
and
now.
Yankin, well, there's two to the north, so one of you guys has got to get it.
Egg
And it-
north.
Egg north. It's coming west. The Mournful Spirit is west at Mac.
A spirit wraith
It's
will
right over
spawn.
here. There you go. Get to the egg. Nice
A
job,
life
back to
drain
the raid.
shadow has spawned.
Organized chaos.
Get the egg dead.
Withering
guys.
corruption soon. Desist resisted. A spirit wraith will spawn. A spirit wraith will
Spirit
spawn.
wrath up. Life drain shadow running on people.
Get on the wraith. Debuffs out.
Launch
Yes,
recovery is a
spirit wraith will
possibility if you
spawn.
have it.
And the mournful spirit. in the
Tank
north.
swap
There's
soon.
one- Nope, just one to the north.
Are Drakes loose?
No.
They're after Clark. He's getting a spirit.
Yeah, it's fine.
A life drain shadow has spawned.
Life drain shadow.
I did re-slow them as they ran by, though. I thought they were
Tank
loose. I'm
swap
like, oh,
now.
shit.
A life drain shadow has spawned.
Just booking it, trying to find one of these guys.
Yep, Mournful
Egg to the
Spirit to the south. Mournful Spirit behind the stage. Egg to
Egg
the
south. It's been up for a bit, guys. Get
A
on it
life
immediately.
drain shadow has spawned. Ancient. Force of Jeroen
Debuffs are
resisted.
out again.
A spirit wraith will
Balthorian,
spawn.
Miter. Irwin.
Withering corruption soon.
Two of them are right there next to us. One is to the northeast above the.
Irwin's.
There's one to the northeast above the rocks. Mac is running there. If you need to find to him, I do not have the debuff. I'm just.
A spirit
marking
wraith will spawn.
Spirit.
Tank swap soon.
I'm about to die.
On the
I
race.
need a
Spirit
heal.
wraith will spawn. Heal kickin'. Tank
That's
swap
what's up.
soon. A spirit wraith will spawn.
You got to find the way back up.
Tank swap soon.
There's a portal down there.
Tank swap soon.
Get on the wraiths.
A life
Steward.
drain shadow has spawned. A life
Divine
drain
on
shadow
top
has spawned.
Wraith on
And Wraith
Halcyon.
A
I got it
spirit wraith
slowed.
will spawn.
Debuff's out.
A spirit wraith
Loya.
will
I'm
spawn.
down.
Tank swap now.
Yaga. Miter and one other. Get an off tank to pick up those other drakes for now.
A life drain
Life Drain
shadow has
going after
spawned.
people.
A spirit wraith will spawn.
Actually, Incorporeal Shadow, don't attack it. Just let
A
it.
spirit
Let it
wraith will spawn. A life drain shadow has spawned. A
Someone
spirit
get
wraith
these
will
drakes off
spawn.
me, I'd appreciate it.
A spirit wraith will spawn. A spirit wraith will spawn.
For almost
A spirit wraith will spawn. A
Yep,
spirit
gotta
wraith
go.
will
There's a
spawn.
bunch- Yep.
A spirit
gotta
wraith
get
will
these spirit wraiths
spawn.
picked up in there.
A
Everybody's gotta get
spirit
on these
wraith will
right in the middle.
spawn. A
There are
spirit
no aids
wraith
up
will
right now. Just
spawn.
get on the
Heal
wraiths.
Zubjob. A life drain shadow has spawned. A spirit wraith will spawn.
Lenny, Yankin,
Divine
Goodman,
stun 2 resisted.
Draining.
A life drain shadow has tank
4 need to
swap
go get
soon.
healed by the Mournful Spirits. One is
A
to the
spirit
north.
wraith will spawn.
There
A
should be more
spirit wraith
spawning
will
any second,
spawn.
but there's one to the northwest.
Desist resisted.
Spirits in the middle are
Force
killing
of piety resisted.
Gotta get on
A
these.
spirit wraith will spawn. Divine tank swap now.
Spirit
Ancient.
wraiths everywhere.
Force
Did
of
again,
Pharaoh
we're-
resisted. A spirit wraith tank
Pops
swap
down.
soon. A
Pops
spirit
down.
wraith will spawn. A life drain shadow has spawned. A spirit wraith will spawn.
Where it's
A
all my
spirit
tanks
tank
go.
swap soon.
I don't
A
know.
spirit wraith will spawn.
All your clerics are dead.
A life drain shadow
All my
has
tanks ran
spawned.
away. I couldn't. They're out
A
of my
spirit
range.
wraith will
I got
spawn.
kicked off.
I
A
got
spirit
running.
wraith will spawn. A life
What's he
drain
at? I'm
shadow has
curious.
spawned.
14%.
Tank swap now.
Yeah, 14.
A spirit
Almost
wraith
down to
will
13
spawn.
at one point.
A spirit wraith will spawn. Tank swap soon. A spirit wraith will spawn. 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 A tank swap now.
Spirit,
spirit
are
wraith
running
will
around killing
spawn.
stragglers.
Yeah,
A spirit
I
wraith will
had no
spawn.
aggro and it popped down
A
and
spirit
right up on
wraith
top
will
of me.
spawn.
No, it's done.
A spirit wraith will spawn. A spirit wraith will spawn. A spirit wraith will spawn. A spirit wraith will spawn.
Yeah, like
A
5
spirit wraith will
choked me.
spawn. A spirit wraith will spawn. A spirit wraith will spawn. A spirit
I think
wraith
my
will
corpse got
spawn.
thrown into a wall.
A
No, we'll have to cure Doom 25 times. And yes, it is possible that there won't be a spirit up for someone. That's why you got to grab those spirits and just get them dead. Really good try, though. Yeah, now that I know we can root the drakes, that's going to be the main thing, is just keep them rooted away from the raid. I don't remember them being rootable. The guide does not say they're rootable.
I just remember them being snareable.
Yeah, I remember you could. Yeah, because we used to have SKs like snare kite them.
Oh yeah, we just did. We had rangers snare them. And you know what? They were, some of them are rootable. I don't think they were all rootable. Was that the first attempt?
First attempt tonight.
Oh, okay.
We're trying again or not? Because I know both Seething and myself ended up using Staunch Recovery to get the mana to continue.
Yeah, so did I.
Same.
Yeah, I think we're gonna call it for tonight. It was a good attempt on it. Just let everybody, because by the time we redo this, this is a good 30, 45-minute fight. So, we will pick this up again on Wednesday.
Where are our corpses going to pop out to?
We can get resin here. You can summon to the lobby.
Guild lobby.
Yeah, just go to the guild lobby and summon them.
Yeah, just summon to the lobby.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, because my corpse is away from the raid.
It's like they got tired of people complaining about lost corpses.
Yep.
Has anybody seen my corpse?
Yeah, guild lobby's
Good song.
So can I officially change my bind from in front of Planet Time?
Oh yes, absolutely. Bind in the guild lobby. Best place to go, because you're one zone away from POK for all the stones, or you're one zone away from the lobby for all, or the hall for all the ports.
So that's where I usually am. It's just last time I bounded time because we were still going.
And there's a priest of discord to get to Omens of War stuff, and then there's also the Magus to board around as well.
All in the lobby. Someone on the west side. If we can,
Yeah,
just
everyone's
throw
on
out
the west side.
When do we get the really big guild hall?
That's
That's probably
HOT.
much later, ain't it?
Either HOT or TSS.
I believe it was House of Thule when it came out.
It's House of Thule.
Yeah. Test of perseverance. On the west side, you said?
Just be thankful this isn't one of the MPG tests. I don't think anybody would complete it for a while.
We've done 3 attempts at Vish so far, and every time we've gotten farther.
Oh, absolutely. No, like I said, we're gonna get this. This is one of the very first fights on a TLP that doesn't take, or that's going to take more than just 1 or 2 attempts. It is a very hard fight.
Yeah, you can't do one of those 65% AFK type things on this one.
No, this is why I say if you can't drop boxes, it's a fight you need to focus on.
100%. Everybody needs to focus.
I think the tank switches helped. I think that's the way to go going forward. And then especially if one of you guys gets the debuff, you're just gonna have to.
We used to do that. That's how we used to do this. Was swap tanks when the aggro debuff hit. It kept the tanks ahead of aggro.
Yep. And then I was gonna say the Drakes. Now that so all 4 were rootable. Was that confirmed?
I know, I rooted mine too.
Okay. So if they're all rootable, that kind of changes the dynamic of that fight. They did not used to be rootable. I know that for a fact because we used to have people kite them. And because of the makeup of the raid we have, I figured, off tanking them's not that bad. They don't hit for a ton. So as long as you keep them slowed, they're not bad. But if we can root them,
Yeah, I mean, at least you can park them away from the raid, and then I can run off, cure myself if I need to, and run back.
yeah. And I'm being told that it seems like, and I heard this the other day too, but we hadn't tested it tonight. But Shalzar confirmed that some of the spirit wraiths are mezzable, some are not. The problem with that is, if they try to mez one that isn't mezzable, it's going to go straight after the enchanter.
The spirit rates only have like 10k HP, so.
Yeah, we just got to get them down. But the problem is it's a snowball thing because they hit hard.
Tell received.
Do the reagents to be summoning your corpse? Aren't they on these merchants right here?
Nope, just health.
Hail them
They
and
are
say
no
summon.
longer- They don't need the reagent anymore.
It's free.
Yep. You just say summon. That's it.